We just bought a 2012 Range Rover Autobiography. So every engine out there that I know of has an oil dipstick. Well, if you guys have a 2010 through current year, the 5-liter V8 supercharger, there is no dipstick. Everything is electronic, unfortunately. So let me show you guys how to check your engine oil on these specific models. Okay, so first of all, I want to share with you guys, this is the owner's manual, and it has some service, requirement or service notes in the manual itself, and it's really vague. So basically, here is on page 202 how to check your engine oil, and it goes from the top of the page all the way to basically right here. It tells you what kind of oil you should put in here, which is 520 Castro. What I want to show you guys is flip over to this document, which I purchased on eBay. This is a 7,500 some page manual. It goes through from A to Z how to tear your engine down all the way to checking your oil. So this is about a 20-page procedure on how to change your oil, but I'm going to skip all that and just kind of go to the section where you can check your engine oil from your dashboard. Under the hood, there is no dipstick, okay? So otherwise, this video, I wouldn't even do this video on how to check your engine oil. That's kind of ridiculous. So that's why I'm doing this video, to share with you guys, if you have it 2010 through current year, there is no oil dipstick. It's all digital on your dashboard. So let's go ahead and walk around and show you guys the procedure. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is put your truck, the parking brakes on, and turn on your ignition, but don't turn the engine over. So turn it on. And it's best if you close the door, because otherwise you got to wait for all the instrument cluster stuff to cycle through, and it's a real pain in the butt. So if you close the door, this cycles much faster. Okay. Then we want to come down here and press this 2 times really fast. 1, 2. And that gets you to this menu says press OK to clear. So go to your steering wheel right here and press OK. And then do it again. Push the right arrow, which brings out another menu. And you want to scroll down with the down arrow. Okay. All the way down to service menu. There you go. And then hit OK. And you want to scroll down to the middle one that says oil level display and hit OK. Alright, so you guys can see that the oil level says OK, and it's what is that, yellowish color. So what that means is it's okay, it's fine. But from what I understand, we want that oil level to be on the max. I'm going to go and put a little bit more oil in here, and we'll check it again in just a few minutes. Okay, so to change the oil, or to add oil, you just remove the cover there. And what I found here to work the best is I made a little, I cut out a water bottle and cut it in half, and I cut it a little bit too short. I should have made it just a little bit longer. The truck will tell you how much oil to add, and right now it doesn't say to add any, but I'm going to add a little bit anyways. If you're low, it'll tell you, hey, add 1 quart. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little bit in here. Hopefully I can do this with one hand. I'm going to put about half a quart in here. And you definitely don't want to overfill this thing, because if you do overfill this thing, a message on the instrument panel saying overfill, and to remedy that you have to then pull the plug, the drain plug, and drain out the oil. Rinse and repeat. Okay, so this is where it gets really fun. After you've added the oil, it says in the manual to run the engine for 10 minutes. Then let it cool down for 5 minutes, and then check your engine. So this could be like a half-a-day process if you're seriously low on engine oil, like for me. Now I put in almost 5.5 quarts of oil. That's how low this thing is. The capacity of this engine is 8 quarts of oil. So that just shows you how low my oil level was in here. But also, just to add that 5.5 quarts of oil, it was almost a half-a-day process, because you run it, you put in a quart, you run it, and check your meter. Well, so you can see how running at 10 minutes and then letting it cool down for 5 minutes, and you got things going on in between. Yeah, it's really a cumbersome process. So I wish the Range Rover will, put the dipstick back in, like every other engine out there. That would be super helpful. So let's go and check this and see what's going on. Okay, so I started the engine up. We're gonna let it run for about 10 minutes, just like the manual says. Then we're gonna let it rest for 5 minutes, and we'll come back and check our oil level. Alright guys, so we're back in here after we let it sit for a few minutes. Now it says here, engine oil level, add half a quart. So this is how you guys check your engine oil in your Rover. So step one is you gotta open the hood, because without opening the hood, you can't get to this service menu on your dashboard, okay? Step two is turn on the ignition, okay, but don't start the engine. When you turn on the ignition, then you wanna come down here. Step three is hit this cancel button twice, really fast, like cancel, okay? And then wait for the dashboard to kind of clear out, and then hit OK to clear all those menus. Let me just show you guys again here. Right arrow down to the service menu, click OK. Go down to the oil level display, and again you're doing this right here from your steering wheel column. Oil level display, and there you go. And then once you add a half a quart, what you want to do is run your engine for 10 minutes, let it cool for 5 minutes, and repeat this whole process over again. Alright guys, so this is the third time now we've had to top off the oil. So hopefully this will be the last time. We let the engine run for 10 minutes, cool down for 5 minutes for the oil to stabilize. So let's go ahead and check our oil level. Okay, service, let me zoom in a little bit here. Onto oil level, display, and there you go. So now the yellow meter is at the max. If you recall earlier, that was halfway. So now it's at the very top and says engine oil level okay. So I'm going to leave it at that, and then we'll keep you guys posted on some other things that's going on with the Range Rover. Alright guys, I hope you found this video to be helpful, and if you have any questions, make sure to leave those comments down below and I'll get to those, any questions you guys have. I'm kind of new to the Range Rover world, but I got a service manual now that goes from A to Z. So I can't wait to learn more about our new Range Rover and all the problems it's going to cause me. So without further ado, I just want to say thanks for watching this video and supporting our channel. We'll see you guys in the next video.